Good morning, everyone. We are in Hamburg.
Hamburg is the second largest city in Germany, and today we have got a tour planned for you. So we're going to show you what you can do in one day in Hamburg, Germany.
The first thing that we're going to do is get some coffee. I believe we found a coffee shop. So without further ado, let's check it out.
In order to get into this place, you had to have a booster shot, which I don't have yet, or you have to have a negative COVID test. So I'm going to do my own COVID test. I've never done this before. How do you do it? So this is like
just a normal test, yeah. No worries.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
This is the weirdest coffee experience ever.
You just put the liquid here,
Okay.
and then we have to wait like for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Did not think I was going to be doing a COVID test to get in to have coffee, but hey,
Let's hope
gotta
you're
do what
negative.
you gotta do. Yeah.
Turns out Holly was negative, and we have finally been allowed inside this establishment. So where we are is a third wave coffee shop. In Germany, the coffee culture has come in three ways. The first wave was mass-produced coffee in the form of Nescafe that everyone just bought at their local coffee shop. Then the German consumers actually started liking coffee, and that led to an influx of coffee chains like Starbucks where people could try different coffees. And now the third wave is these coffee shops opening up independently of each other and focusing on the product and providing you different types of roasts, different types of ways of making them, and really specializing their coffee to the consumer's needs.
How's the coffee?
Oh my goodness, it's so good. We got filter coffee. This one's from Guatemala with some milk. We have some nice canal views with ducks swimming in the water.
Coffee took longer than expected, but it was well worth the wait, and we actually had possibly the best coffee so far.
Yeah, the coffee was amazing.
If you're ever in Hamburg, definitely start your day off at Coast Coffee.
Now we're gonna walk down the oldest street in Hamburg.
It's called Deichstraße. Forgive my not so good German pronunciation, but you get the idea. So we're on the road Deichstraße, and this is the oldest street in Hamburg, and it definitely looks pretty cool. They've got old buildings. It's got an Amsterdam type feel to it where the buildings are all jaunty and misshapen, but it's very, very cool.
On our way to go try some currywurst, we're gonna pass by Rathaus, which is the town hall. And Ali seems to think that he knows a monument close by, but I think it's just a church. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Either way, it's a beautiful looking building. I want to get a close-up look to it and see what it's all about. What is this?
I don't know. I don't know. This isn't on our plan.
Is it a church?
Okay, we've just stumbled upon St. Nicholas, and it's a former church. It burned down in 1842, but now you can pay €5 and you can go all the way up to the top to get great views of Hamburg.
That is a very cool monument. You're walking and then you see the outline of a church, and then you realize that it is a church without the roof.
Hamburg is a city that has tons of canals, so it has more canals than Venice, London. I didn't know that, so I think that's pretty interesting that the whole city is just filled with canals.
The next stop we're going to go to is a place called the Rathaus, and it is the town hall or city center.
Now we're on our way to try some currywurst. The currywurst place is called Mo Grill, and they take sausage and they put a tomato paste blend with Worcestershire sauce. It smells really good.
Is that turmeric powder?
Curry.
Okay. Chloe's licking her lips. Good? Nice.
So good.
Chloe, what about you? Do you want a piece of currywurst? Oh, she loves it. She swallowed it already. She munched it down. She said, when's the next piece coming?
I really like the curry sauce.
Now we're going to be heading south towards the warehouse district. It's only a 5-10 minute walk, so it shouldn't be too far away. It is time for lunch and we are going to a place called Oberhafen-Kantine. But what's really unique about it is that it's been flooded several times, which has left the building a little bit crooked.
You can actually feel that the building is leaning.
I feel drunk. So this is how Holly would be straight, and this is actually straight in real life.
I'm like on a lean. I feel like we're in one of those museums where it's like the optical illusion museums where things are off. So cool.
I'm not gonna order soup. It's gonna go everywhere. I'm not sure it will translate on the big screen, but this building is very, very crooked. Like, look above me. That should be a painting hung straight. Do you see how crooked it is?
Yeah.
Looks like Holly's hung that. We've just ordered 2 beers, M&O. The guy said that this was the best beer, and we haven't tried German beers yet, so hopefully this will set a benchmark. Along with the beer, we have gotten dessert, because why not? It's lunchtime and we should always start with dessert first, according to Holly. Just what the doctor ordered. Beer and cake.
It is red berries, so there are black currant, raspberries, and it has cream and walnuts.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna dig in. So yummy. Oh, there's cream and ice cream. Even better. The berries are so nice and sweet. Can we try?
Everyone's getting what they deserve. Ali gets beer, Holly gets dog treats, and Chloe gets cake. Chloe's finding it hard to get comfortable because she keeps sliding down.
The most crooked restaurant I've ever been in had the best dessert. And now we are headed to catch a ferry. So I think we're gonna be catching ferry 62. It's a public ferry. It's just gonna take us up and down the canals. So we're gonna do a return trip and see the buildings from a different perspective.
What's cool is that the ticket that we bought earlier in the day, the all-day pass, covers us for this trip, so we don't have to pay anything extra. I think me and Holly have to pick up the pace without walking a little bit. The temperature is falling and the wind is picking up, so it's a dual effect and we're getting colder and colder by the second. Doesn't help the fact that we have to walk 20 minutes just down the road along the canals where the wind is the coldest. So here's hoping we get there in time before we are frozen. We are actually walking along the old warehouses, and I think there's some construction work happening because they've covered up the windows with pictures of the windows. I don't know what's going on. Walking around Hamburg, I really do like the architecture of this place. All the buildings have a very old red brick layout. It just has a very industrial feel to it. Every vlogger's worst nightmare, we got caught in a downpour, so now we're just waiting in the rain for the bus. So hopefully that should expedite the process of going on this canal cruise. Oh man, taking the bus was the right idea. We missed the majority of the downpour and we have arrived relatively warm and dry at our next place, Landesbrücken. We're at Pier 3 and we're looking for ferry number 62. We're not really sure where it is, what's going on, but it's an adventure nonetheless.
We're gonna find it.
Hopefully.
Chloe knows where it is.
I'm about to get on. Let's see how this boat trip goes. Well, we got on the boat. No crazy trip or hassle. Hopefully this should be a smooth sail. It's pretty wild seeing the boats leaving the harbor. They are absolutely massive. We were just riding along this one boat called Hohe Autoliners, and it's humongous. Mad.
Saw all the container ships as well, and a beach.
Yeah, we did see a beach, which was pretty weird. This boat trip is absolutely amazing. We have just sailed past Hamburg's port, saw the city skyline, and now we have reached our destination of Finkenwerder. This is the point where the ferry goes to, and then from here it goes straight back to where it picked us up from, thus completing a loop.
The canal cruise was pretty fun. Now we are gonna go check out a tunnel. So this was called the Elbe Tunnel, and we're just gonna take the elevator, go down, check it out. We're not gonna walk the whole thing. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe 2 miles.
This tunnel takes us under the river that we were just on the cruise. We've just reached the bottom, and oh wow, this looks like an absolute, I don't know, it looks like a supermarket. It's very, very sweet. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that it's pretty cool that it's a pedestrian and bike tunnel. So the tunnel was built for the workers who were working at the port to be able to go back and forth.
This is a very unique and cool part of Hamburg, and you should definitely check it out. Best thing of all, entry is absolutely free, and you can walk all the way to the other side of the canal, no problem. So we finally found the restaurant that Holly had researched, and the main thing for here is their fish sandwiches that Holly has been looking forward to all day. However, due to COVID restrictions, we are unable to eat inside, so that's why we are standing outside and having the much awaited fish sandwich in the cold.
So it's fried codfish with a remoulade sauce. Tastes like fish sticks.
Holly's been going on about the sandwich all day. Exactly how I pictured it would be, standing in front of a cold port eating a fish stick sandwich. Yeah, to be fair, it's like getting frozen fish fingers, frying them, putting them in a sandwich with a bit of tartar sauce. Right, we are leaving the river Elbe and we are heading towards the Reeperbahn. The Reeperbahn is basically the party district of Hamburg. It is also the place where the Beatles actually performed there for quite some time before they got famous, and now we're just gonna head to the Beatles Platz, and it's just a little memorial for them and where they used to play.
We're both huge Beatles fans, so we had to come check out Beatles Platz while we were in Hamburg.
It's very cool. They've got a silhouette outline of the 4 Beatles, and around them is just a list of the songs that they've done, and it's amazing some of the works that they've produced. Like, they are, for me, the best band in the world, forever and always. The last thing to do for our day today is to have a hamburger. It's fitting that we're in Hamburg to have a hamburger, and we've come to this place called Burger Heroes.
Cheeseburger for you.
How'd you find it?
It's a really good burger. Couldn't leave Hamburg without eating a hamburger.
That is a very good burger. The bun, perfect. I'm happy. We just finished up with the hamburgers. It was the perfect end to a very well planned day, and it just goes to show that even if you have one day in a city, you can actually explore a lot of it. I'm sure there's some hidden gems that we missed, but I think we did a pretty good job. We want to thank you for watching this vlog. Please subscribe to our channel and get your one-way ticket with us. I believe the first step is coffee. So Holly's found a coffee shop called Cafe Nord.
Nope.
If you're ever in Hamburg, I think come to...
Okay, so we've just stumbled upon St. Nicholas Church, and it burned down in 1842. Oh, the bells are going off. But you can take a...
it looks like a massive, massive government administration building.
These are the things that make me happy. You can use your foot to open the garbage can so you don't have to touch it.
Holly, are you serious?
I'm so serious.
I thought she would run.
She is running, she said.
We've been talking about getting a car for quite a long time. It just makes our lives a lot easier. It makes going place to place a lot simpler, and it's just making our lives a bit more convenient because we're literally traveling with everything, and taking public transportation is actually quite hard.
Okay, I have never bought a car before without ever seeing it, so I put all of my trust in Ali to pick out a car, and he did a great job because I love this little car. It's so cute. Another thing, we have to come up with a name for our car, so if you have any names, please write them in the comments, and hopefully soon we'll be able to pick one out.